Welcome. Yes, welcome. Welcome to Samwizi TV once again. And today we are bringing you Canero versus CRAWFORD fight. The long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight today is happening today. In just 1 hour, the fight is starting today. In just 1 hour, the fight is starting. Don't forget to subscribe. Like and share. The long-awaited fight is today. The long-awaited fight is today. Keep yourself on Samwizi TV. We are bringing you the long-awaited fight. Canero versus CRAWFORD today. The long-awaited fight today. Canelo versus CRAWFORD. In just 1 hour, the fight is starting. The long-awaited day is today. Canero versus CRAWFORD. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV. In just minutes, in 54 minutes we are starting. The long-awaited fight. Canero versus CRAWFORD. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Undisputed super middleweight champion Canero Alvarez takes on Terence Crawford in one of the most highly anticipated fights in recent memory. The long-awaited day is today. Both fighters look to make a legacy. Both fighters look to make a legacy statement. Today, the long-awaited fight. Just keep yourself on Samwezi TV. We bring you the long-awaited fight. Canelo versus Crawford. Canelo versus Crawford today. Canelo has already won 11 world titles across four weight classes. Will aim to secure his place as one of the greatest boxers of this generation by retaining his undisputed status and putting the first blemish on two divisions. The long-awaited days today. Don't forget to subscribe. In just 51 minutes, the fight is starting right here on Samwezi TV. Just keep yourself on Samwezi TV. The game is today. The long-awaited game is today. The fight is today. Just keep yourself on our channel. Just keep yourself on our channel. We are bringing you the long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight. The fight is today. In just 50 minutes. In just 50 minutes we are starting. In just 50 minutes the fight is starting. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. We are bringing you the long-awaited fight right now today. Just keep yourself on Samwezi TV. Just keep yourself on our channel Samwezi TV. We are bringing you the long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight. Yes, the long-awaited fight is today. Welcome to this channel. The long-awaited fight is today. Canero versus Crawford. What is your prediction? What is your prediction? Canero versus Crawford. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV. I'm gonna be bringing you the long-awaited fight. What is your prediction? What is your prediction right now? What is your prediction? The long-awaited fight is today. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Canero versus Crawford. And the game is right here today. I'm gonna be bringing it to you to Samwizi TV. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV. Keep yourself on Samwizi TV. The long-awaited fight. The long-awaited fight is happening today. Canero versus Crawford. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV. Just keep yourself on Samwizi TV.
Time it all goes down on Netflix. Canelo Alvarez.
Yes, the fight is today.
On the marquee, atop
Welcome to Samwizi TV.
Main card. An absolute honor and privilege, as you might expect, to be inside Allegiant Stadium tonight. First boxing event live inside the home of the Raiders. John Anik alongside the absolute legends, the esteemed analyst Max Kellerman, the Hall of Famer Andre Ward. Trey, you've been in there, you've been here for a lot of big ones. This one feels as big as it gets.
And this fight has all the big fight feels, but something feels a little bit different tonight. We don't always get great fights when there's a big event. And we're going to get that tonight because you have two real guys who have been extremely stubborn about their greatness. You haven't seen any give in either one of them throughout the course of their career. And I've been around the game for most of my life. I'm 41 years old, and I have more questions about this fight than I do answers. But I'm so excited that tonight, those questions will be answered.
Real super fights cannot be promoted into existence. The way it works is when the dust settles in an era, there's one guy and there's the other. That's a super fight.
Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe.
Canelo Alvarez is in one corner, Bud Crawford is in another corner, and right before they start fighting, ding ding, round one is the greatest moment in sports.
Their future's in the Hall of Fame. They're present as big a fight as the sport of boxing can put together, and the man out of the red corner, none other than the it than by getting past Canelo Alvarez here as the slight betting underdog. Here's the business we'll attend to before we transition over to Netflix coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got 6 preliminary bouts. We'll begin with the Mexican hopeful, the Olympic boxing silver medalist Marco Verde. He takes on the late replacement Sona Akala. In a light heavyweight matchup, Steven Nelson versus Reiko Santana. Other highlights include the undefeated heavyweight Ivan Dichko. He takes on veteran Jermaine Franklin Jr. And Max, the feature prelim is a good one. The rematch between Serhiy Bohachuk and Brandon Adams.
And Serhiy Bohachuk is one of these guys who makes great fights. And he was making the fight against Adams the first go-round. But Adams, in retreat, was landing, was making Bohachuk pay a price. They didn't look like devastating punches, but if you chop the tree enough, eventually it falls. And the left hook you just saw was the beginning of the end for Bohachuk. Didn't look especially devastating, but it was the accumulation of shots. And eventually, Adams ended this fight viciously. Bohachuk got to be better tonight.
Yeah, Bohachuk will try to exact his revenge later tonight, and Andre Ward, the lone heavyweight matchup on the card tonight. The promising Ivan Dichko taking on the veteran Jermaine Franklin Jr.
Dichko's a guy that has a lot of promise, but he's been plagued by layoffs. But he can wipe all of that away tonight with a dominating performance against Franklin. Franklin is a guy that falls out of love, back into love with boxing. Well, with this moment and this opportunity tonight, he better make up his mind and decide that he's in love with boxing tonight because he needs this moment and this win.
That is well put. Seems as though the winner of that one can expect big things later this year. All right, first of 10 fights coming your way from Allegiant Stadium tonight. Here is the tail of the tape for our opener. Marco Verde is 23. Sona Akala, the late replacement, 37. Inch and a half the difference in height. We'll see if Verde can maximize what is a 2-inch advantage in reach. Now for your bout introductions. For the first time tonight, we say hello to Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Live from Allegiant Stadium here in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Fight fans, a very good afternoon and welcome to an exciting night of world-class world championship boxing. It is Canelo versus Crawford. And it is all presented tonight by Riyadh Season and His Excellency, Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority, GIA, and Chairman of the Saudi Boxing Federation, Turki Al-Sheikh. And now, fight fans, we are set to go with our first bout tonight. 6 rounds is scheduled in the middleweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Max DeLuca, Glenn Feldman, and Ricardo Ocasio. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Mark Nelson. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing maroon and white. He weighed in officially 158 pounds. In 12 professional fights, His record stands at 9 victories, 3 defeats, 4 wins coming by way of knockout from St. Paul, Minnesota. Here is Sona Slink Proper Akala. Aimed across the ring, in the red corner stands his opponent. Wearing purple trunks, he too weighed in 158 pounds even. In 2 professional fights, he stands perfect with 2 victories, no defeats, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Desde Mazatlan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here's a 2024 Olympic silver medalist representando Mexico, el invicto, Marco Verde.
Gentlemen, you had my instructions earlier, so you know exactly what I expect. Any punches right here or lower are considered low. Any punches right here down are considered low. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Good luck.
Marco Verde was considered maybe the most marketable prospect coming out of the Olympics, silver medalist, considered a potential heir to the throne, the Mexican throne, as the big attraction south of the border. He's in against Akala, a guy who's brought in as an opponent for Nico Ali Walsh, Muhammad Ali's grandson,
right,
and upset the apple cart and won.
And man, would it be an even bigger upset if he could spring it here tonight against the 2024 Olympic silver medalist Marco Verde. Became the first Mexican since 1984, Hector Lopez, to hit the podium for the great nation of Mexico.
Okay, here we go.
2-0 for Marco Verde. He is in the...
I should have been the one who married Sebastian Klein. He only gave us $500,000 out of his trust fund when he's worth billions.
I'll help you get Sebastian Klein.
What is there to explain?
A guy that had about 50 fights, typically a guy who wins an Olympic medal, they're up in 100, 150, sometimes 200-300 amateur fights. So even though he has those accomplishments and he's polished, he's still on the job. He's still learning on the job.
Rare for a south of heavyweight Olympic fighter, Dre, to have that few fights.
And he didn't necessarily go to Paris thinking that was going to be the end of his amateur career, but once he hit that podium, he felt like that cycle in his career was over. Akala said he was in dog shape, but admittedly did not have a training camp in advance of this opportunity tonight. When I'm out of shape, I'm going to start telling people I'm in dog shape.
Verde landed a nice straight left hand moments ago. Akala told him, "You got me."
Good shot to the body by Slink Proper, Sona Akala, making his Las Vegas debut tonight.
You can see Akala stays ready.
Good counter with the right hand by Verde.
Akala getting hit as he stands on the outside and he tries to think, and he gets hit as he's on the way out if he's not mindful of his defense. Tough road for him going in to try to land punches and going out trying to exit.
And a really good last-minute replacement opponent for Verde. In Verde's career and his ascent, you want to see what happens when he hits a guy who doesn't just go away because he's going to get hit and continues to try to compete.
Oh, beautiful shot right on the belt line by Verde.
I don't think the ref saw it.
That pause in the action just there.
Good. Keep the punches up.
Extended this fight, it looks like to me, Dre.
Good left hand connection. Now the right hand for Verde. Akala goes down.
Bro, he grabbed me. 4, 5.
That is a knockdown.
6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves. You ready to go?
Akala's an easy guy to root for, but he grabbed you. He went upside your head with about 4 devastating shots.
Keep standing there for the same shot.
I mean,
Verde hits him with the straight left to the body, comes around with the right hook, and it's getting ready to happen again because Akala's head is in the air. If you are hurt and you need a breather, get your head off the line, tuck in, and become small.
Right.
I mean, I give Akala credit. He's still competing, but he is being outclassed.
Nice job with the defensive guard by Marco Verde here, waning seconds of round 1 of a possible 6.
Akala's got to be either inside all the way on the chest of Verde or all the way on the outside where he can't get hit. He's right in range to get hit with all the big shots from Verde.
I mean, the problem is when he's on the outside, he's getting tagged, and when he comes in, he's getting
He's
tagged.
not out far enough.
Got to be out here with you and me, I think, to be far enough away.
All right, 3 minutes down. Good start for the Mexican.
It's all up. Don't worry about it. Hey, listen, we're doing just good. We just got to keep low, in and out, bro. Listen, keep moving your feet. The right hand is there. You got to keep stepping to him. You're bringing the jab and you're getting around him, but now you're not following up. You're getting there. You're closing the space. Once you close the space and you get that real estate, you got to invest now. Now that's time to get down. Yeah. You feel me? Then we're out low or
Here we see Verde doing what he does, coming in with behind the jab and a left hook, and he just lands that right hook because Akala is just standing there with his hands down. He's offering no resistance, and he's at the wrong range. You can't face a guy with that kind of reach and think that you're going to reach him with those short arms.
I mean, that right hook, I like the way Verde can change the kind of trajectory of his hook on the fly. Dre, he can throw it short, he can lengthen it, and he's accurate with it. And he's throwing it as a real power shot.
All right, here we go, round 2 of a possible 6. Marco Verde, the prohibitive betting favorite in the purple trunks. In terms of his dexterity and flexibility, Verde has drawn some comps to the late Salvador Sanchez.
Oof.
He don't lean
That's
in.
a lot. That's a lot to put on somebody,
telling
Salvador Sanchez, because if Julio Cesar Chavez or Canelo Alvarez isn't the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, I know people who grew up watching Sanchez, including me, think maybe he is.
Oh, beautiful counter, backing up by Verde.
Even though Akala is still willing to throw and he's dangerous, Verde is in a good rhythm right now. He's in cruise control, and I believe it's just a matter of time before he lands that straight left to the body and that right hook around the guard of Akala, because he's made no adjustments.
Some good body work a moment ago by Sona Akala. Minute gone by round 2, excuse me, Jay.
Akala is a good opponent for your third pro fight, and Verde's making this look easy.
Get your hands free, guys. Stop! Don't be careful. Step back.
Akala fought 98 days ago in June, another short notice opportunity in Orlando, so he answers the bell routinely when he hasn't had a training camp on the front end. Nice connection by Akala there.
I mean, what I admire about Akala is after the beating he took in the first round, he still hasn't been convinced that this is an exhibition of some kind.
Well, this isn't a will thing, this is a skill thing. That's the difference here.
Yeah, good way to put it.
You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt, disbelief. Clear your mind. Stay in the illusion, or finally understand how the market works. But unlikely the plot of the movie, there is no catch. This is where you don't just wake up, you start to see. And this is not a movie, it's a real life. I share my trading strategies for free. No courses, no paid.
I like it because the young fighter Verde is not panicking. He's not overshooting his target. He hasn't changed anything. He's just still throwing the right punches at the right arc to try to get that through and end this fight.
And Akala's corner, really, you got to start thinking about doing the right thing very soon. Because Akala is not trying to go down.
Nice touch to the body by Marco Verde. Yeah, not forcing the finish. Just putting his shots together as he did in round 1. 2 rounds down, potentially 4 to go.
Muy bien, creo.
Very good, very good.
Sí, en cada round. Aunque disminuyó, si te fijas, ya calentó.
Listen,
Ya
I know that
le da,
you've already warmed up. It's time. He's taking a bunch of. Just let's take it round by round. Keep on going. And right now, as you turn it on, this is going to be in any round. This could happen right now. Just like,
you hear me? And then step off to your left. If we back this kid up and we're first and we're third, it's all easy all night. I'm not lying.
Pause. We got to keep active. Even
always.
The head movement.
Always.
Only time he hits you when you're sitting still. That's it. Yep. All right.
Hey, just like you beat Nico Ali, man, you were pressing him.
Press this guy now.
Make him uncomfortable now.
Make him
You gotta follow your work. One combination is not enough.
Protect yourself in here.
Let's go, guys. Gotta go. Your combination. Let's go. Another combination.
Antonio Johnson, chief in the corner of Sona Akala. Max Kellerman to my right pretty demonstrably believes that maybe the coaches could intervene here, no?
Yeah, I mean, Akala has so much heart, and he can handle himself well enough that he's taking good shots from a good puncher, and he's continuing. He's not going to quit. Someone has to save him from himself at this point. These are too many clean shots upstairs.
Outstanding boxing veteran, two-time Golden Gloves champion Skipper Kelp is with us all night. Skip, what do you have through 2?
I have Verde up 20-18. He's putting on a great show. It's just a matter of time now before he gets to Akala. This is the kind of fight that a person like Verde has to do. You got to get these guys out of there to show you're on that next level.
All right, thank you, Skip. Skipper Kelp with us all night.
And I get it's a big opportunity for Akala, and what if he lands something crazy, right? But the question at a certain point is, what's the trade-off, and is it worth it? This is not a fight for the title. This is still, you know, he's fighting a guy with 2 fights, and this is an opportunity for him for sure. He's made good against Nico Ali Walsh, but this is not the same kind of fight.
But that's part of the reason why his team is keeping him in there for better or for worse, because they know that he can pull off an upset against a prospect. I just don't think it's going to be this prospect tonight.
Akala got a late start as a professional boxer, turned pro at 31. He's 37 now.
And Verde's shown a strong gear. He's been in this same gear for the duration of the fight. I'd like to see him take it to the next level to get this fight over with, because Akala is the stage is set, the table is set. It's time to eat and get him out of there. There's no more resistance that Akala can put up. It's just about getting the right shot through at the right time.
I think he's trying to do all the right things. Raise in with a durable guy.
Beautiful uppercut, stepping away by Marco Verde. Some blood coming out of the mouth of Akala now.
It's a good shot right there from Verde. Akala soaking up a lot of punishment. You see blood coming out of his mouth. Just unable to land anything significant. Another big uppercut right there from Verde. And the punishment is just soaking in. And the referee's got to take a good look at Akala. Don't ask him.
Right, you can't ask. Akala is only going to tell you he's good because
he's going to say the right thing every time, absolutely.
And Akala, you can see, can compete with a lot of guys. Not this kid, but a lot of guys. On a one low, you know, a level or 2 lower.
Akala has landed just 6% of his punches unofficially, 11 for 174. Marco Verde landing north of 30% thus far as we come down the stretch of round 3. Verde connects again. There's an uppercut for good measure.
Your defense is tight now. I like that.
Verde's doing a lot of good things, man, and I love it because most young fighters don't do that. They don't have the patience or wherewithal to go to the body, but that body attack, just that straight left to the body, has allowed Verde to come around with that uppercut and another right hook right there, but also the right hook to the head of Akala, which caused all the trouble from the very beginning. Body shots set up beautiful and clean head shots. And I love to see this from the young fighter.
Well, our defense is way tight now. Hey, we good. Hey, listen, brother, we gonna get this.
Let's go. Let's keep working.
I got it.
We're still.
Get an instant virtual card that's fast, affordable, secure, and convenient. It works virtually everywhere. Down.
Something quick.
I believe the ringside physician just said to the referee, Mark Nelson, how about a short leash here? So
that's responsible officiating. And by the way, Verde was not hitting him with the same force in the 3rd round as the 2nd round. So you might think, well, maybe his snap on his shots is fading, and so Akala can get back into the fight. That actually doesn't do Akala any favors, because what it means is extended punishment to the head.
Right.
I think Verde may have been taking an active round off, and I think he's going to be right back with that same type of heat that he had in the first 2 rounds in this 4th round.
That would be merciful to Akala at this point.
Yeah.
Nasty right hook to the body.
Verde mixing up his weaponry and his targets beautifully tonight. There's a big left hand again.
Another big left hand.
It's going to be a lot of pressure on this kid's shoulders throughout his career. Looking pretty ready for prime time here tonight.
Man, what is Akala made of that he can take these shots? Kid is tough. Not a kid 37 years old and taking those shots.
He did have a fight tentatively on the books October 9th, but wasn't in camp, and he eats another big shot. Mark Nelson has seen enough. Akala doesn't like it. Marco Verde still undefeated as he gets it done here in Vegas tonight.
And Akala's reaction is exactly why that was responsible. That dude is never going to quit, which is why he's an admirable competitor. But the ref right there was looking out for his well-being.
Short notice opportunity for Sona. Akala was only confirmed on September 7th. Here's the end of the fight, Dre.
Yeah, we saw this coming. Just a lot of heavy shots. The same type of shots Akala's been taking from Verde this whole time. But when the punishment starts to soak in and the fight starts to go on, now you can't take those shots like you did early on in the fight. And the referee did his job. You don't check with the fighter to see if he's okay, because if he's a real fighter, he's going to answer the right way every single time. Good stoppage by the referee. Respect to Akala, but Verde, I'm excited about him, and I want to see a lot more.
I think a lot of boxing fans would mirror that tune, Andre. It is tough, though, for Sona Akala, right? It's the biggest fight of your career. Granted, it comes on short notice, but you got to feel for the fighter a little bit. Nonetheless, Mark Nelson wants him to live to fight another day, and tonight is about the highly touted Mexican prospect, the 23-year-old Marco Verde. Made his pro debut back in May on the Riyadh season card. Canelo Alvarez and William School. Went 6 rounds in a victory over Christian Atuesta back in July, and now a perfect 3-0 to begin his first year as a professional. Marco Verde challenges figure to get stiffer from here. To make it official, inside the ring to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 1 minute, 11 seconds. Round number 4. Referee Mark Nelson puts a halt to the fight. Your winner by TKO, se mantiene invicto. He is still undefeated. Marco Verde.
Marco. Marco, that's a tough guy to have in your 3rd professional fight. What did you just experience?
Ese es el tipo duro para tu tercer pelea profesional. ¿Cómo fue la experiencia?
No, pues muy contento, muy feliz. Eso es lo que estamos buscando, acumular experiencia y seguir acumulando experiencia para los objetivos grandes.
Very happy. This is what we're looking for, to just keep assembling, keep having more experiences to going up the way to the top.
He's complaining about the stoppage because he's so tough, he's never going to quit. Did you feel that it was becoming a dangerous kind of fight? Do you think you could have stopped him by actually knocking him out?
Se está quejando, obviamente, porque es un tipo duro y sabe cómo estaba. ¿Crees que, de verdad, tiene un problema con eso o ibas a llegar al fin de la pelea si estuvieras siguiendo?
Pues no sabemos, al final teníamos nuestra estrategia para llegar hasta la final de la pelea, no buscamos el knockout, pero se dio solo, gracias a Dios.
We don't know. Obviously, we had our strategy to finish the fight, but at the end of the day, it happened that way, so.
What's next?
I don't know. We will see. We will see this year.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank you so much.
John.
Thank you, Max. Congratulations to Marco Verde, and he did just say we'll see later this year. One thing he said during fight week, I want to fight often, I want to fight as soon as possible, and we'll see if he can get one more in before they close the book on 2025. But nice to get a first-hand look at the Olympic silver medalist, Marco Verde. Well, the Bellagio was the scene earlier this week. This had never been done before. Dana White, Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency were there as Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford did their first stare down of many. Seemed like these fighters were going nose to nose every day during this epic fight week. And of course, you know the best is yet to come. Just over 3 hours until we transition over to Netflix, live at 9 p.m. Eastern for Canelo versus Crawford. All right, next prelim offering features one of Bud Crawford's right-hand men there in Cornhusker country, trying to make one final sprint. Steven Nelson looking to remind folks he is still a viable threat, but Cuban spoiler Reiko Santana is set on flipping the script, and he is the kind of underdog who has made a habit of derailing careers. With cigar in mouth, here is Reiko Santana making the walk for his 17th pro fight. But a lot of what this man has been doing in a boxing setting is not showing up on that pro record. He has competed, Max, 18 times for the Team Combat League promotion here in 2025. One-round bouts. He has fought in 18 of those this year, and I think a lot of people will maybe perceive that as not a good thing or a good thing, but the man feels like it's going to help him here in this setting tonight.
You know what the funny thing is for boxing fans, and Dre, you tell me if this is right or off base. As soon as you see the dude is from Cuba, you're thinking, uh-oh, this ain't going to be easy.
Yeah, he can fight.
He can fight, right? Am I right or wrong, Dre?
For sure.
If you see the dude is from Cuba, what are you
For
thinking?
Sure. He can fight.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough night tonight for the other guy.
What is it about the Cubans?
Oh, man, they start them young. They take them to a school, called the farm.
La Finca.
The farm, very, very early. And the difference with them and the Americans is they have to win. We just want to win. And you see that in the amateurs. Doesn't always trickle down to the pros, but that's the pedigree that most come from.
And it's never going to be easy, it feels like. Even if it doesn't transition to the pros to the same extent that they had amateur success, it creates problems.
Santana comes in tonight having won 3 in a row. He has spent 3 years training in El Paso, Texas under Tommy and Joseph Galindo. He waits his opponent, Steven Nelson. All right, with much fanfare, here is Steven So Cold Nelson, 37 years of age. He is 20-1. Last fight in February, Heidi Androl, was his first pro loss, so some uncharted territory, at least competitively, for Steven Nelson here tonight.
Most definitely, but he's soaking this in, John. You see, he's one of Terrence Crawford's closest friends and teammates, has been designing his own ring walk outfit since his second pro fight, sketching them by hand, sewing on a simple stinger, sourcing fabric from the Hobby Lobby. This walkout look, he said, was inspired by his childhood dreams, robotics, mechanics, and a love for Marvel and DC. Now, Crawford took notice of his love of this skill and his creativity, and for the last 4 fights has trusted Nelson to design his gear too. Nelson handles the sketches, Everlast and Off-White collabing to bring it to life with him involved in every step of the way. Bud gives him full creative control, a reflection of the bond they've shared since they were just 10 years old.
Super creative dude, and Steven Nelson, very durable guy. He works hard. I had him in camp. Sneaky good. He had some good days against me, and he's a guy that has been around Terrence Crawford. He hasn't had the fights in the pro ranks to make him a name, but he's been in there with top flight competition. He holds his own against Bud Crawford, and he's a guy that I'm happy to be on this stage tonight and get this opportunity.
Yeah, hey, rewind. He had some good days against me. Don't just slip that in there like people aren't noticing. What does that mean, good days against you?
Champions have flat days in the gym, or sometimes, well, I don't even say a flat day. Opponents, they rise and they have a good day. But then, we always got the next session.
All right, so a 14-week training camp is in the rearview mirror. It all comes down to this for Steven Nelson as we get to the tail of the tape. Nelson 37, Reiko Santana 32. 3 inches the gap in height, both men coming in half a pound below the 172-pound divisional limit. Substantial 6.5 inches in reach for the American.
Light heavyweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Kermit Bayless, David Sutherland, and Steve Weisfeld. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Robert Hoyle. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with red, he weighed in officially 171 1/2 pounds. In 16 professional fights, his record stands at 12 victories with 4 defeats, 6 wins coming by way of knockout, presentando el hijo de Pinar de Río, Cuba, Reiko, el Corrojo Santana! And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red trunks trimmed in black. He too weighed in 171 1/2 pounds. In 21 fights, he brings an outstanding record, standing at 20 victories, just 1 defeat, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from and fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, here is Steven So-Called Nelson!
Let's go. Okay, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands, give me a good, clean fight. All punches that land here are good, a key. All punches that land here are good, okay? Touch them up, scoot back.
This is an interesting matchup, I think. If Nelson wins a fight like this, he progresses.
I would agree with that. He's 37 years of age. He has said the time has got to be now, and in terms of establishing some goodwill for Team Crawford later tonight, you got to think that the Nelson camp would love to get this one. Of course, all of Bud Crawford's coaches are out here with Steven Nelson. He is in the multicolored trunks. Reiko Santana in the black with red.
And Nelson's also had a lot of layoffs throughout his career, stopping and going, and you get these moments, you don't get these moments very often. So he's got to take advantage of it, and a win here tonight, Max, is exactly what he needs.
I'm still interested in hearing about these sparring sessions.
Yeah, we got to talk about that another day. We got to focus on the fight. But just say I respect. Just say I respect. I respect.
But Dre, that says a lot. The reason that my ears prick up when you say that is you're an undefeated all-time pound-for-pound great, and of course champions are flat on certain days and are working on certain things on other days. But you don't take a guy into camp who's not serious if you're a serious champion, which you were.
Yeah,
so that means he can handle himself.
Good shot right there, Santana.
Good counter with a short uppercut by Nelson. Do you guys see value in those one-round fights that Santana has been doing every other month? Or
personally, I don't.
Yeah.
But guys who can't get fights and they're looking for just an opportunity or a way in the house, so to speak, where they can make a name for themselves, they're doing what they have to do. So I respect it.
I do think there's value in it. I think a lot of value in professional fighting comes from the preparation for the fight. Because the way boxing's been organized since time immemorial, and maybe that's changing now with all of this, is that fighters are set up in fights to win. And they're looking for certain experiences. Now we want to get them experience against the southpaw. Now this, now that. It's not just the experience of fight night, but it's the preparation for that fight. So if you fight 12 times, it means you had to prepare 12 times for a fight, and I think there's value in that.
Yeah, a lot of different stylists, a lot of different weight classes as well. Nice counter by Santana. 1 minute to go, round 1. Nelson with some fairly significant swelling under the right eye early.
Yeah, he's getting caught with that right hand clean, and one of the reasons is because Santana's got a good jab working. It's not a consistent jab, but it's enough of a jab to be able to sneak that right hand through early on.
Short uppercut is clean for Nelson.
Santana was taking the measure with the right hand, was really short with it early.
That's 4 or 5 right hands from Santana landing.
Show me something, Steve.
Nelson got to make an adjustment here. Referee steps in. Reiko Santana.
I got you, Steve. That's it. That's it. Steve, that's it. Steve, he had.
No, that's the fight. That's it.
No, that's a bad stoppage.
No, I don't like that.
Let me just say, what that is a knockdown. Because if the ropes hold you up, it's a knockdown. You give him an 8 count and see if he can continue. That's a very good call to stop the action for a knockdown and a very bad call to stop the fight.
That's an overreaction from the referee. He almost seemed a bit confused, like he didn't know if he should call the fight or call it a knockdown. But Max is exactly right. If the ropes hold you up, it's simply a knockdown. You wipe the gloves off and allow the fighter to continue.
That said, Santana did look like he was in an excellent position there.
Here's the fight ending sequence.
It's a bad spot for Nelson to be in early on. He got cracked with a right hand that literally froze him. And you see Santana follow up as he should, landing some shots, missing some shots. That gives the referee concern. Show me something. But in this moment right here, where the ropes hold Nelson up, that's simply supposed to be called a knockdown. There wasn't one single shot or an accumulative effect that makes you think that Nelson is in serious danger.
Look at the right elbow of Nelson, right there. Right there, the ropes held him up. When the elbow came over and it went up to his armpit.
And it looked like the ref would call it as such.
Right.
You're trying to create a new WhatsApp account, but you don't want to share your real number again. Don't worry, there's a solution for that. Open the GetCode app, select the service you want to use, and choose a number from the country you prefer. In just seconds, you'll have an anonymous virtual number. Copy the number generated by GetCode and paste it into WhatsApp. Then, go back to GetCode and wait for the verification code. Once the code arrives, enter it into WhatsApp, and that's it. Now, you can communicate securely with your privacy protected. With just a few taps, keep your anonymity safe.
Find the perfect hotel for you on the Booking.com app. Choose from hundreds of filters and book with ease. Download the app today.
Hoyle puts a stop to the fight for your winner by TKO, Reiko, El Corojo, Santana!
Reiko, first your thoughts on the stoppage.
Primero de todo, ¿qué opinas de la parada?
No, creo que estuvo bien porque han pasado muchos accidentes por los árbitros dejar mucho tiempo y creo que sí estaba, como decimos nosotros, sí estaba lastimado.
I think it was good because we have so many incidents because of the referees letting it go, and I think, listen, it looked like he was damaged.
Early in the fight, to me, it looked like you were looking for him to walk to your right hand, and it came up short. And then it seemed to me that you wanted to step in to land that right hand. Is that what happened?
Primero de todo, cuando empezó la pelea, básicamente la impresión que nos daba que estabas intentando hacer con que él caminara hacia tu mano derecha. Eso no funcionó porque estaba un poco corto y después de eso empezaste a irse hacia adelante y meterse enfrente a él. ¿Fue lo que pasó?
Sí, fue lo que pasó. Es que uno ya llevo mucho tiempo en el boxeo y uno como atleta sabe ya cuando llevas tiempo en el ring lo que se puede hacer y ya supe que no me iba a aguantar los 10 rounds. No pensé que fuera en el primer round, pero salió y gracias.
Listen, as an athlete, that's what you do. Things happen. I do that. There are things that happen in the ring that you have to keep going. Obviously, I didn't know if it was going to go all the rounds, but at the end of the day, this would happen.
What does this win do for you now? What are you looking for?
Y ahora, ¿qué hace esta victoria por ti? ¿Qué estás buscando ahora?
No, esto era la victoria que me hacía falta. En estos momentos me encuentro en mi mejor momento de mi carrera y vine aquí a demostrar y se dio el resultado.
No, this is the win that was missing for me. I think I'm in a great moment of my career. I wanted to show my work, and as you saw the result.
You showed your work. Congratulations. That was some work because, as you can see, these are evenly matched fights. Unclear who's going to win, but you come out with a first-round knockout. Congrats.
Congrats indeed to Reiko Santana. He becomes the first man to stop Steven Nelson, and he gets the signature win that perhaps had eluded him. We'll see who might be next in the bracket for Reiko Santana after a big win here tonight. All right, well, here is the man worthy of a ton of credit for putting this all together, this fight for the ages. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Boxing fans and fighters alike have expressed gratitude. As we all together collectively get to witness boxing history tonight, it is good to have His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh in the building here tonight. and he'll be witnessing this next matchup coming up next from Vegas, the much anticipated pro debut for the Jeddah, Saudi Arabia native Sultan Al Mohammed. His father got him into boxing as a boy, and any initial reluctance turned into passion. Now the two-time Saudi amateur champion turns pro, and in the crosshairs is that man, 21-year-old Martin Caribelloo IV. His father, the third, is among those in the corner here tonight, as is International Women's Boxing Hall of Famer Ada Velez. Caribelloo fought to a majority draw in his pro debut earlier this year, and tonight on this massive stage, he feels he is primed to produce his first pro win. Caribelloo and Al Mohammed under the bright lights coming up next.
His tale isn't so much about what happened to him. It's about what he did in response, making his way through these doors at the age of 7.
We're in Omaha, Nebraska, at CW Boxing Club. CW stands for Carl Washington. Every day that I walk in Omaha, I see someone that's came through this program. I kind of dedicated this to all these guys that have been in boxing in this area. Some passed a long time ago. This one died a couple of weeks ago. A lot of people know me as not just a boxing individual. They know that I've helped pull a lot of people out of gangs, and I tried to pull Bud away from some of that stuff. You may be on that bag for 10 minutes straight. That means keep working.
One day he seen me walking around the neighborhood and asked me if I was interested in boxing, and I was like, I'll try it. I was 7 years old. I had my first fight at 8.
The center wall here is my Bud Crawford wall. Probably the most noticeable thing.
I should have been the one who married Sebastian Klein. He only gave us $500,000 out of his trust fund when he's worth billions.
I'll help you get Sebastian Klein.
Making it in the pros, I wanted to be like them. I wanted to compete like them, you know, so I go to the gym and I just train. I was more focused and I was putting more time and work into my craft.
Terrence Bud Crawford chasing further greatness later tonight against Canelo Alvarez. That is our main event for the undisputed super middleweight title. Live on Netflix, the main card begins at 9 p.m. Eastern as we show you some of the other highlights. Callum Walsh, Fernando Vargas Jr., Christian Mbili, and Lester Martinez. All 4 of those gentlemen are undefeated. Some major fights as appetizers leading in to Canelo versus Crawford. All right, back to the broadcast booth now. I mean, how about these guys in the black tie? Max Kellerman, Andre Ward. We're all very excited, as you might expect, for Terrence Bud Crawford.
Only boxing, you got your tuxes.
That's right. and Canelo Alvarez. Andre, you know both of these athletes exceedingly well, but when it comes to Bud Crawford, no stone unturned, man. Leads the league in preparation, and another good training camp in advance of this one tonight.
Another good training camp at 37, almost 38 years of age. So though he's working hard, he's got to be working a little bit different because the body's changing and you can't do all that he used to do. But that's one of the things that I respect him. Hard work, dedication, the mantra that Mayweather made famous is what Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez live by.
Crawford has certain physical gifts that are undeniable. He's athletic, he has long arms, he has punching power, he has speed, all those things. He has a very high boxing IQ. But the defining characteristic of Crawford to me as an athlete is he has a defectively competitive personality. Defectively competitive. The other athlete that comes to mind is Michael Jordan. Bud Crawford wants to beat you at everything all the time, and he competes against everyone. And he's asked, are you scared of anything? And he said, only thing he's scared of is his mother. You know, because since Customato and Mike Tyson, the big thing in boxing has been you have to learn how to control your fear. All fighters feel it and da-da-da. And Crawford says, I'm not scared, and I believe him. I think the thing he's actually scared of his mother telling him his whole life, you're not going to be anything. Even when he succeeds, he's scared of her beating him.
Yeah.
If he fails, she wins.
Yeah.
But the competitiveness of Bud Crawford, I think, is what has separated him in this era.
And on the other side, a man for whom I guess fear probably not a factor either, Canelo Alvarez, an outstanding athlete in his own right. And Andre, if the physique is any indicator, seems as though this opponent has brought out the best.
Money guy. You don't fight Austin Trout and Erislandy Lara and fighters like that.
Yeah.
And he was the guy who stepped up and fought Triple G 3 times and then goes up to super middleweight and, you know, and establishes himself as the undisputed champion. There was so far to go from when Canelo Alvarez was 15 years old, knocking out grown men in Mexico, to becoming the pound-for-pound greatest fighter in the world and the face of boxing. None of that was assured. You can't promote that into existence. He had to earn it, and he has.
I think a lot of boxing...
You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt, disbelief. Clear your mind. Stay in the illusion, or finally understand how the market works. But unlikely the plot of the movie, there is no catch. This is where you don't just wake up, you start to see. And this is not a movie, it's a real life. I share my trading strategies for free. No courses, no paid transcriptions, just real practice. So daily market analysis, free signals, and real practice, real trading. Everything I use myself is now available to you. Your choice is not a pill, it's a step. So click the link, I'm waiting for you in my channel.
On this card already, a lot of times there's the red corner, blue corner, right? And you know who's going to win before you. We've already seen a fight where, in our second fight, was that guy supposed to win? Yeah, by first round knockout, actually, as it turns out. This is an enormous opportunity.
Andre, there's not a ton of film, of course, on Martin Caribelloo IV. His father, Martin Caribelloo III, is among those in the corner. He started boxing at 8 years of age, but he's got a lot of good minds in his ear. He's got a lot of athleticism and a lot of talent, but we should learn a lot about this man given the challenge in front of him here tonight.
Yeah, when you get these moments like this, it's less about information and it's more about execution. You got the information, you got the team around you, yeah, you had a good training camp, but when the stage is bright like this, you got to go execute, and this is how people start to talk about you, remember you, and clamor about you for the next opportunity.
Caribelloo is still just 21 years of age, and sometimes you'll hear me say, I was like a world-class idiot when I was 27. This is a young man. He's letting the information in. Now we see if he can produce against the Saudi Arabian. All right, so here is Sultan Al Mohammed making his professional debut. 45-3 as an amateur, youngest Middle Eastern boxer to compete here in the U.S. And our fine reporter Mike Coppinger with us all night. I know you got your eyes on this man. We'll see how he fares on this big stage tonight, MC.
Yeah, Al Mohammed making his pro debut, and he's one of two projects for Turki Al Sheikh, who's looking to crown the first champion from Saudi Arabia. The other one's going to be Muhammad Al Khal. They are both training in Big Bear, California, with renowned coach Abel Sanchez, who guided Triple G to the middleweight crown.
And Abel Sanchez fighters are normally ruthless boxer punchers. You know, they aggressively apply responsible defensive skill, but they employ it in the object of hurting their opponent.
Al Mohammed began training at 6 years of age under the guidance of his father, Khalid Al Mohammed. A lot of support, of course, for his excellency, and a lot of athletic endeavors for Al Mohammed before becoming a boxer. All right, let us get to the tail of the tape for the lightweight. Sultan Al Mohammed, 17 years of age as he arrives at the pro debut. 21-year-old Martin Caribelloo IV is his counterpart, 1 inch the difference in height. It is a reach advantage of 2.5 inches for the 17-year-old Sultan Al Mohammed. All right, now for the intros, Joe Martinez.
Well, fight fans, we are set to go with the next fight tonight. 4 rounds this scheduled in the lightweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Tim Cheatham, Chris Migliori, and Corey Santos. Inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action is Thomas Taylor. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing green with black, he weighed in officially 133 pounds. Tonight, he makes his second appearance in the ring after a draw in his professional debut from a lot of 2.5 pounds. Tonight, at 17 years of age, he makes his professional debut from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Here is Sultan El Niño Al Mohammed. Once again, referee Thomas Taylor with the final instruction.
Coach on this side, coach on this side. Okay, coaches, both belt lines are high, so we're gonna go to the bottom of the block here. Bottom of the red letters up here is gonna be good. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen. Good.
You know, guys,
good. Jeff,
athletes mature at different rates, but a 17-year-old at a certain level, the question is he a prodigy? Not just that he's here, but what does he do once he's here? Is he a prodigy? Because at the age of 17, if you can really do something as a pro, you're a prodigy.
You ready? Ready?
Al Mohammed moved to Riyadh to train at the Mike Tyson Boxing Club, which opened as part of Riyadh season in 2023. And here's his pro debut. He is in white. Caribelloo IV is in green.
What you need for a young fighter is time. When they're as young as Al Mohammed is, you got to give them time, and you have to match them just right. And it's different with each fighter. You can't go too fast, and you can't go too slow, where you give them a false sense of them, say you just got hit with a right hand right there. So you got to put the rounds in to be able to tell if anybody's a prodigy, and you got to give it time. Good shot right there from Al Mohammed.
And a good jab by Caribelloo Jr., who has prioritized a fast start. We're scheduled for 4 rounds tonight.
Caribelloo tried another right hand, and he came up short, but that first one snaked around the guard as the 2 and the 1-2 combination.
It's already going to be a competitive fight.
Caribelloo's hands look pretty fast early. Huge right for Al Mohammed.
And he got tagged with another right hand, and one of the things he's going to have to iron out as he, 17-year-old, is not taking those kind of right hands straight on his way in.
And the way he does that is by understanding that there's always something coming back. Young fighters fight with an idealism that I'm the only one punching in this ring. Good shot right there, good 2-piece from Caribelloo.
And then Caribelloo wasn't there for the receipt. He got out of there.
Nice right hand, a little stick and move by Caribelloo.
You can already see on this card, guys, it's not like a lot of big fight undercards where, oh, there's a house fighter and this guy's just going to go to work.
It's competitive.
These are fights where the winner is not so clear at the beginning of the night.
A lot of the sports books were not taking action on this matchup between the 17-year-old Al Muhammad, who just landed a big right hand, and the 21-year-old Caribelloo.
You can already see Al Muhammad is very, very explosive.
Very, and you could see him hurt Caribelloo moments ago.
And aggressive.
That's that Abel Sanchez, Ray. Aggressive, I call it ruthless boxer punch.
But he's got to respect the leather coming back at him.
Oh, beautiful combination by Al Muhammad.
I like what Caribelloo just did to try to break Al Muhammad's forward momentum. He just moved him back. He shoved him back. He couldn't do it with his hands, so he did it with his forearm.
It's the first round. We already got ebb and flow already.
Yeah, this is a hell of a fight for a prospect against a guy in his second pro fight.
Good shot from Al Muhammad right there, and a body shot for good measure.
That right hand being heard from early from Al Muhammad.
Oh, stop. No knockdown. Push. Give me that. Hey, don't push. Go. Let's go.
Stern warning from Thomas Taylor after the push towards the end of round one.
And that's the kind of hunger and fire you want to see from young fighters being given a big opportunity.
The stool, please, the stool.
Let me see your head. Yes, you had a head right there.
Yeah, that was a head one.
Both fighters giving just as much as they're getting, but it started with Caribelloo landing shots like that had to wake up Al Muhammad, where he started landing his own right hands. Al Muhammad throws this right hand and ducks down. That's a night shot. He throws right hands that tries to end the night if it lands just right. And the pedigree and the power of Al Muhammad started causing Caribelloo just to go into a shell just a little bit as that first round ended.
Just talk to me. No, you good. You good. This your world, baby. This your world, champ. This sweet side.
Let's go. Seconds out. Mouthpiece in, gentlemen. Let's go, guys. See your mouthpiece. Let's go, guys.
Here we go. Hey, stay moving. Come on, stay moving.
See your mouthpiece. 2. Right there.
Ada Velez, chief corner for Caribelloo the fourth, the first native Puerto Rican woman to win a world title. She was inducted into the Women's Boxing Hall of Fame in 2017. Again, a lot of body work from Caribelloo.
Ray, you talked about if Al Muhammad catches you flush with that shot, you know it's good night. He caught him pretty flush with that good short left hook. And Caribelloo took it well.
Another short left gets home for Sultan.
Very, very early for Al Muhammad, obviously, but he punches violently. Every punch has bad intentions on it, and he's trying to go home early with each shot.
Caribelloo's doing some cute things in there, like looking off the right hand a couple times.
He's going to have to go in that bag because those clean shots are landing more frequently in the second round, just like they did late in the first.
Yep, ooh, that was a vicious little... Ooh, I like what Caribelloo did. He got hit with those vicious hooks downstairs, responded with his own.
Oh, big shots on the inside by Al Muhammad, but Caribelloo not going anywhere.
God, these guys are not playing games in there.
Numbers exceedingly close, about a minute gone by in round 2 of a possible 4. Caribelloo now rips the body again.
I mean, Al Muhammad's winning the fight, but Caribelloo is in it.
Both fighters look like they got a lot more experience than what's on paper.
And more than that, they're taking risks. And they're fighting with passion. They seem to understand the moment.
Punches up.
Stay in the heart of a new city with Booking.com. From London hotels to Paris apartments or Tokyo hostels, explore stays worldwide on the app.
SofaScore, live sports scores. Install it now.
The punishment is soaking in, fellas.
Yeah, a lot of significant shots have landed here over the last minute by Al Muhammad. 30 seconds to go, round 2.
Don't push, don't push.
Doesn't seem as though Caribelloo's power has as yet earned the respect of Al Muhammad.
These guys are being told not to push, but I like the pushes.
Yeah.
That's actually good technique out of both guys.
Like that straight right to end the round and send him back to his corner from Al Muhammad. And a left hook.
And I like the way they're using their forearms to push off and create punching room.
It's good stuff.
Very, very good again. Now, when we get in close, I want to see more body shots on both sides, okay? Okay. And quit standing up on me. Back up with your legs. Don't stand up so straight. Okay.
لازم ترجع خطوة ورا، احمي نفسك.
Good uppercut. Good uppercut. You jab. Get him in the middle. Uppercut.
نفس عميق، نفس عميق.
Together. Put them together. 1, 2, 3. Body, body. 1, 2, 3. Body. Just simple jab. Okay. When you back him up against the rope.
That's it. Now you go forward and you drop him. Come on now. You got this. Take deep breath again. Take deep breath again. You took his best. That's all he has.
Keep your jab mouthpiece.
That's it.
Keep your
Come on.
Seconds out, mouthpiece in. Gotta go. See it. Number 3, right here.
That's some high-octane corner work out of Ada Velez, the International Women's Boxing Hall of Famer. We'll see if Caribelloo the fourth can respond to those imperatives.
Goes up. That's coming way down on his hip over here, okay? You all right? Get him up. Go.
Thomas Taylor will also handle the action in our main event later tonight.
Al Muhammad looked like he was a little bit irritated that the ref even interjected himself to warn Caribelloo, like, hey man, let us work.
Yeah, I think these guys could fight without a ref in there. They're both, even the things that are technically not in the book are widely accepted in boxing, and they don't break the action. It's not like clinches or low blows. That one was a little low on the hip, but their moves that they're being cautioned about are actually in the service of landing hard shots.
Right. Love offense.
Seeing a little boxing from Al Muhammad right now, using his jab, something he did not do in the first 2 rounds. Saw a lot more of those kind of shots, overhand rights, left hooks, lead body shots. We're seeing him box a little bit, give a little ground, while Caribelloo is trying to press forward just a bit.
I agree with Skipper Kelp. This fight is good for both young fighters, whatever the outcome is. This is valuable experience early in their careers.
That overhand right hurt Caribelloo, but he took it well.
Al Muhammad really starting to pull away, at least in terms of the numbers here in round 3, under 90 seconds to go. Again, good combination punctuated with that left hand for Sultan.
Yeah, Al Muhammad, I like the little short shots inside where he's varying the speed of the shot.
The cadence is changing.
Yeah, the cadence.
But he's not doing it on purpose. He's doing it because of fatigue, but he's still doing it. So he's got to learn.
Be effective by accident.
Yes,
yeah.
He's got to learn to do it willfully. He's doing it because his body won't allow him to throw hard shots right now, but it still looks nice.
That's interesting. You heard Abel Sanchez. He wants him both hands to the body. Wants Al Muhammad both hands to the body.
Watch the pushing. Watch the pushing.
Punishing shot to the body once again by Al Muhammad. Now he goes upstairs.
Stop. Can't keep pushing. Don't push. Understand? Go.
Ref, I disagree.
Yeah.
Keep pushing, man. These guys are doing it just so they can mix it up better. Both guys are doing it.
Body shot is there, or at least to the arm for Caribelloo.
Both fighters are a little fatigued right now from that fast start in the first 2.5 rounds.
I mean, Al Muhammad is correctly perplexed by that instruction. George Foreman made a career out of doing that.
Oh.
Oof.
Big right hand, and now a left and a right for Sultan Al Muhammad.
That's exactly why Abel Sanchez wants him going to the body, because he's not able to put him down with those shots upstairs.
Last round, we're going to touch gloves at the bell. I'm going to warn him about the pushing. I got it.
I appreciate it. Sit down. That's okay. Listen up. Relax, relax. Take a deep breath. This is your last round. Listen.
Al-Mahad is still on the hunt. That's the shot he really loves. He has a left hook to the body, a left hook to the head, but that's really the punch that he favors, the punch I think he throws the...
Let us check in with our unofficial score. Skipper Kelp, 30-27 for Al-Muhammad. For you, my man.
I think Muhammad is doing a great job. He's getting most of the work in. He's doing most of the damage, but he's got to be careful because Caribelloo's still trying to win this fight.
Yeah, Caribelloo providing a stern test to be sure.
And that's right. That's, you know, Skip's right. It's 3-0, but that's a hell of a 3-0. It doesn't. The boxing scoring is imperfect, and a shutout, while accurate, doesn't really reflect what we're seeing. And that's Skipper's got the right score. It's just the way boxing is scored.
Right. Judges don't have a lot of resources. Nice double jab there by Al-Muhammad. 21 is young, 17 is wicked young, and it's hard not to marvel at what the 17-year-old is doing in this setting here tonight.
I like what I've seen. I like the tenacity. I like the aggression. I like the kind of punches that Al-Muhammad is throwing. There's a lot to work with with that canvas. This kid is going to be a star, I believe, if he just stays focused and improves that defense.
Right. Beautiful shot to the body by Al-Muhammad.
Caribelloo is taking some vicious shots.
Yeah, numbers aren't close anymore. Good short shot to the body, and now a few pot shots upstairs for Caribelloo.
There's no quit in Caribelloo. He just doesn't have the firepower to keep up with Al-Muhammad right now, or the condition.
Al-Muhammad spent several weeks in Big Bear Lake, California, under the watchful eye of Abel Sanchez.
What's unique about what you're watching, folks, you can see good prelim 4-round fights and guys go to war and oh my God, what a fight. But rarely is it contested at this skill level between two guys who are both trying to win and believe they can all 4 rounds. This is, as 4-round prelim fights go, this is special.
Good sequence for Caribelloo, the fourth, still trying to win this fight.
He's doing the right thing at this stage in the fight. When there's some fatigue with both guys, go downstairs, steal some wind, try to fatigue your opponent even more so you can come back up top with a big shot.
Oof. He's doing, as Dre, as you just said, also rare to see a prospect do all the right things, go to the body with such force so consistently with both hands, and the guy he's fighting is still there throwing back like he means it.
That's right.
And Al-Muhammad really opening up here down the stretch, trying to produce a finish here in his pro debut.
One of the best 4-round fights I've seen in a very long time.
Dude! Listen for the bell.
And Al-Muhammad throwing all the way down the stretch as he lands again. Tremendous pro debut for the 17-year-old out of Jeddah in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Sultan Al-Muhammad. Martin Caribelloo, the fourth. Valiant, seemingly in defeat, but an outstanding 12-minute offering there. As we look back at some of the pictures.
From the opening bell, with both fighters early on dishing just as much as they were taking. And as the fight started to grow, Al-Muhammad started to create a little bit of separation, just a little bit better pedigree, a little bit stronger punches like you see right there, a little bit better punch selection, and a little bit better conditioning. But Caribelloo, you should tip your hat to him as well, because he showed no quit, he did not back down, and he just had a little bit less than the young 17-year-old Al-Muhammad tonight.
And I thought you made the most salient point mid-fight. He just didn't land that shot of consequence powerfully enough to get Al-Muhammad's attention. As we pair back the numbers for you, jabs landed, advantage Sultan Al-Muhammad. Both men landed 22 crosses. Hooks decided edge for Al Mohammed. Uppercut was a weapon of choice for Martin Caribelloo the fourth, but all indications are that he will suffer his first pro loss tonight against Al Mohammed. All right, now for the official decision, here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges see it, 40-36 for your winner by unanimous decision in his professional debut, Sultan El Niño Al Mohammed.
I'll tell you, we're going out this side.
They took that. We whooped that.
That was as good a 4-round fight in someone's pro debut as I can remember seeing. Guys are usually not matched that tough for their first one. What did you instructions?
This is the secret. I can't tell anyone.
Congratulations. As I said, that's as good a 4-round fight in a pro debut as I can remember watching. Great stuff. Sultan Al Mohammed.
Great stuff indeed. Sultan Al Mohammed getting it done and making history as a 17-year-old competing here on foreign soil. Going to be very interesting to see who they match him up with in pro fight number 2. But coming up next, hits keep on coming, and so far, pretty damn good for Japan's Reiko Tsutsumi through 2 pro starts. Made his debut on that famed Times Square card earlier this year in New York City. Followed that up with his first pro knockout, and now 63 days later, he chases further glory against that man, the Dallas, Texas native, Javier Martinez. He is the more experienced party in this equation, to be sure. Began his career at 7-0 before a couple of recent setbacks, but tonight, seemingly with motivation and determination on high, he looks to hand Tsutsumi his first loss. More prelim coverage coming up from Allegiant Stadium after this.
Lo primero que busco es que sea disciplinado. Y la pregunta, ¿por qué quieres entrenar?
Canelo fight online when he was a teenager. And the first thing you could see is, damn, there's a crowd there. But even then, you could not only see the skill, but you could see a certain kind of charisma.
People don't realize he learned on the job. He came in boxing at 15 years old with just a few amateur fights. That doesn't happen.
Anyone can be anointed the next face, but you really have to prove yourself in the boxing ring, and Canelo was gonna make his presence known.
The first big step forward was March 5th, 2011, when Canelo took on Matthew Hatton for the super welterweight world title at just 20 years of age.
Matthew Hatton's a real fighter. Canelo Alvarez, it looks like to me, is going to be a real good fighter.
Maybe even great.
Canelo's win over Hatton made him one of the youngest Mexican champions in history. His rise had been so swift, it hardly felt real to even the man who lived it.
Look back and you say, oh my God, look how much I accomplished already. It's like you in a jet ski and you go from the beach and you turn back and you see, oh my God, where is the beach? It's like that, just like that.
And now in 2025, he is but the face of boxing as we go inside the numbers on the credentialed Canelo Alvarez. 39 knockouts across his 63 professional wins, 23 wins in world title fights for the 4-division world champ. back in 2019 and 2021. He was the Consensus Fighter of the Year, and it was all the way back in 2013 when he first debuted in Ring Magazine's Top 10 pound for pound. All eyes on Saul Canelo Alvarez later tonight, live on Netflix. And we got all hands on deck today. To that end, we send it over to the great Mario Lopez and crew standing by. Fellas, take it away.
Thank you, John. Mario Lopez here with Antonio Tarver, Mark Kriegel, and Mike Coppinger. Antonio, Canelo has almost 70 fights, 4-division world champ, is used to the big stages. His Excellency.
You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt, disbelief. Clear your mind. Stay in the illusion, or finally understand how the market works. But unlikely the plot of the movie, there is no catch. This is where you don't just wake up, you start to see. And this is not a movie, it's a real life. I share my trading strategies for free. No courses, no paid transcriptions, just real practice. So daily market analysis, free signals, and real practice, real trading. Everything I use myself is now available to you. Your choice is not a pill, it's a step. So click the link, I'm waiting for you in my channel.
I should have been the one who married Sebastian Klein. He only gave us $500,000 out of his trust fund when he's worth billions.
I'll help you get Sebastian Klein.
What is there to explain?
Sebastian doesn't love you, Natalie. Cassie, she was supposed to marry Sebastian in the first place.
I'll have my lawyer send you the divorce papers, sign them, and then go our separate ways.
Wait, Natalie, wait.
Moment, he seems laser focused. He too has been on these big stages. Do you think, though, to get a win here in Vegas, he has to go above and beyond and maybe out of his normal game plan and start strong from the beginning?
Well, he told me the other day exactly what he has to do to win.
Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, and then Terence Crawford against Jaron Boots Ennis. But Crawford willed this into existence. Turki Al-Sheikh made it happen, and here we are. And it's a fight now that's really 50-50. It's a coin flip, and it seems that most people in boxing are picking Crawford.
And you know what? I'm looking at this thing with Terence Crawford, and you know, he was a late bloomer. He really bloomed late. He's 38 right now, and this is the most dynamic fight that he can have. I think he's going to ride to the cape, and I believe, like I said, one of these guys' greatness can take over this fight.
He wasn't necessarily a late bloomer. He was denied an awful lot of opportunities. He came from outside the boxing establishment in Omaha. People looked on that like it was Mars, and this is his way of telling people, hey, I told you so.
And a lot of people think this is also his night. A lot of the big money coming in late.
Except for this guy over here.
Yeah. That'll do it here from the desk. Let's go back to John, ringside. John.
All right, Mario, fellas, thank you very much. Nicely handled as usual. We are in the beautiful Allegiant Stadium here, Las Vegas, Nevada. Most fitting site, I would say, and host city for tonight's festivities, Canelo versus Crawford. Live on Netflix as we usher in the great sport of boxing here in this venue for the first time. All the bells and whistles, beautiful drone footage leading into Allegiant Stadium. Canelo versus Crawford prelims are presented by Riyadh Season. All right, opportunity knocks here and now for a couple of fighters in a statement-making mood. We will not make them wait. Inspired by his ranked older brother, Reiko Tsutsumi has made it a mission to become a champion under 10 fights. To keep that ambitious goal intact, he'll have to turn back the challenge tonight of Javier Martinez. All right, 10th pro fight for the Dallas, Texas native Javier Martinez. And Heidi Angel, probably our most thoughtful, emotional fighter meeting here on Wednesday. He had a lot to share, And mentally, it seems like he is in a pretty good place as he tries to end this two-fight skid here in Vegas.
Absolutely, John. You have to appreciate his candor in those meetings. I spoke with him this week a number of times, actually. He calls this his second chance. Once a U.S. standout, his career spiraled after being released by Golden Boy, drugs, alcohol, even dealing. It was his girlfriend Iris, his father, and therapy that pulled him back. Then in January, manager George Reynolds, who had been guiding Javier's brother Alexis, signed him. And now with his brother in his corner and a new team behind him, he's fighting for more than a win. He's fighting for redemption. He sees the openings, he feels the timing, and believes he's ready. Martinez said he used to cry at night praying for another chance. Now, what's at stake is more than a win, it's redemption. It's proving to his family, his father in particular, and himself, that he can still be the fighter he once dreamed of becoming.
If he's able to fight right now against a very good opponent with the same kind of passion and emotion that he displays in his personality when it comes to the way he thinks about his career and his life, then he can be the kind of fighter who, win or lose, you're going to want to see again.
Javier Martinez, he fights just as hard as he lives. And to your point, Max, great opportunity, but in these opportunities, you got to capitalize and you have to win. That's the only way people are going to care about you, and that's the only way you're going to get the next opportunity. That opportunity is tonight.
All right, he'll chase that green stripe against the credentialed Reiko Tsutsumi. All right, so the Las Vegas debut has arrived for the highly touted 22-year-old Reiko Tsutsumi. Max Kellerman, I know you have a lot of enthusiasm for this young fighter. He just turned pro on April 16th, just the third boxer in Japanese boxing history to debut with an A-class license, meaning cleared to start with 8-round bouts tonight, scheduled for 6.
There have always been boxing hotbeds around the world. It's a global sport. But in the last decade or so, Japanese boxing has absolutely exploded. The Monster is considered by many the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and there are several other outstanding eventual pound-for-pound type fighters, maybe, and this is one of the young fighters that the boxing world has their eyes on.
I like Tsutsumi. He's very aggressive. He's a pressure fighter. We call him a front door guy. Like, he's not going to your back door. He's not going to check a window to try to get in. He wants to kick the door down. That's just who he is. I like what I've seen thus far.
Trains under the Cuban Ismael Salas, has spent some time at Robert Garcia's gym in Southern California back in the day, but he has a definite vision for his pro career, and he believes that he is going to be in those championship waters here in 5 or 6 fights. As some of you may know, his older brother, Hayato Tsutsumi, who knows if he's the better brother, but he's the ranked party right now. He's 8-0 and served as a huge inspiration for Reiko, not just as boxer, but as athlete. That's going to be a theme tonight, Max. Brothers pushing each other, and we'll see what Tsutsumi can do. All right, with that backdrop, let us get to the tail of the tape for this one. Reiko Tsutsumi, 22. Javier Martinez is 29. Martinez taller by an inch. Couple of professionals on the scale here on Friday. 5 inches in reach for the Japanese fighter, Reiko Tsutsumi. All right, now for the introductions. Back inside to Jomar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with the next fight tonight. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the super featherweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Lisa Giampa, Patricia Morse-Jarman, and David Sutherland. Inside the ring, your referee in charge, Alan Huggins. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing tonight black trunks, he weighed in 129 1/2 pounds. His professional record in 9 bouts, 7 victories with 2 defeats, 4 wins coming by way of knockout from Dallas, Texas, USA. Here is Javier Martinez! And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Wearing white with black, he too weighed in 129 1/2 pounds. In 2 professional fights, he stands perfect with 2 victories, including 1 win coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated super featherweight from Narashino, Chiba, Japan, Reiko Tsutsumi!
Hey.
Okay, gentlemen, you've both been given the instructions. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Anything from here on up is good. From here on up is good. Touch gloves. Good luck to you both.
Reiko
Take us out.
Tsutsumi is a man on a mission, a dangerous man. And Javier Martinez is a desperate man, a dangerous man. This should be good.
Another dangerous man there, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, putting this whole fight card together for us tonight. Reiko Tsutsumi taking on Javier Martinez. Tsutsumi center of the ring in white. Martinez is in the black.
Martinez is also a front door guy like Tsutsumi, so this should be a very good fight early on.
Martinez ended a 3-year layoff earlier this year. Feels like he really got his timing back during this training camp in advance of this fight with Tsutsumi.
He's gonna need it with Tsutsumi.
See with the orthodox fighter, the right-handed fighter and the left-handed fighter, who has the outside position with the lead foot. That's the guy in better position to land his punches and move his opponent in the direction he wants.
Tsutsumi throwing a prodding, poking, picking jab, not to really land it or do any damage, but he really wants the big left hand, overhand left, or straight left down the pipe, just like that.
Good work to the body early by the Japanese fighter Tsutsumi. Oh, nice left hook for Martinez.
Great variation from Tsutsumi, upstairs, downstairs. I love it.
Guys, they spent about 30 seconds or a minute feeling each other out, and then it was, come on.
Find the perfect hotel for you on the Booking.com app. Choose from hundreds of filters and book with ease. Download the app today.
That gets a reaction from Martinez might be it.
Oh, beautiful rip to the body, and now upstairs for Tsutsumi. That is a knockdown.
3, 4, 5.
Furious start for
6,
Tsutsumi.
7, 8. Walk, step. No,
Not the visual you're looking for, and that'll do it.
Oh, he's right. The referee gave him the 8 count, wanted him to step to him. He couldn't walk in a straight line. The fight's over.
So there it is, Reiko Tsutsumi hold and serve as the massive favorite tonight and cashing in on the Las Vegas debut. He is now 3-0 with his second career knockout. Martinez said he saw a lot of similarities in himself as a young fighter when he was watching tape on Tsutsumi. Felt like maybe the experience advantage would pay dividends. It does not. Reiko Tsutsumi's the man.
Yeah, Martinez didn't have time to think. He didn't have time to show his experience. He got blitzed by Tsutsumi, who the variation of punches was really what did the damage. Some fighters can take a good headshot, but when you have a fighter throwing to the body and you have to process that, and then before you can do that, he's going back to the head and he hurts you with a headshot, and then he's going back to the body. That's very difficult to deal with. Tsutsumi never gave Martinez a shot, and we always get on the refs when they make a bad call. I want to give the ref his flowers because he made the right call in this fight.
And Javier Martinez historically has not been the easiest man to stop. We mentioned he started his career at 7-0. He had only been stopped once. It took 4 rounds to do it. So if you're looking for a statement out of Reiko Tsutsumi to be able to do with this matchup the most, I think he accomplished that. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh in there. creating a fighter that he believes in wholeheartedly. The entire Tsutsumi clan is there. All right, to make this one official, here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 18 seconds, round number 1. Referee Alan Huggins puts a halt to the fight for your winner by TKO. Here's still undefeated, Reiko Tsutsumi!
Hermano, gracias. Aquí estamos. Campeón. Good. Thanks,
Translator.
Congratulations, Reiko. You guys spent the first minute or so sizing each other up, and then you went to war. What did you see in that first minute?
そうですね、やっぱ相手結構やっぱ思ってたよりも結構見てきたのでちょっと時間かかるかなと思ったんですけど、でもこうボディがこういいのが入ってそこから徐々に流れをつかめたので今チャンスだなと思っていきました。
So I was kind of watching him for a little while, so it took me a little while to figure his move out, but I've got a good body, and slowly but surely I figured his moves, and now it was my thing.
And what did you see that you figured out? Because you unloaded the heavy artillery and ended the fight quickly.
そうですね、でもちょっと時間かかるかなと思ったんですけど、うまく流れをつかめたので、うまく倒すことができたかなと思います。
So from the beginning, I thought it was going to be a little while for me to figure out his move, but it didn't take me too long, so it was my thing, and I was able to win.
You're a brand ambassador for Ring Magazine for Japan and Asia, right? Is that significant to you? What does that mean to you?
そうですね、このような大きい機会を設けてくれたのはテレビ企画だと思うんですごく大変感謝しています。
I would like to express my sincere appreciation. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. I'm sure we're going to be hearing a lot more from you in the near future. That was a devastating first round knockout from Reiko Tsutsumi.
It most definitely was. Max Kellerman, thank you very much. He certainly has an early believer in the Hall of Famer, Andre Ward. We will be keeping tabs on Reiko Tsutsumi, 3-0. After getting it done with style points in Las Vegas here tonight. All right, coming up next, lone heavyweight matchup on the playbill tonight. Now training out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Kazakhstan's Ivan Dichko could be the next big man to vault to boxing superstardom. 15-0 after another first-round knockout less than 2 months ago. And now with even more of the boxing world watching, he spins it forward in earnest against the tried and tested Jermaine Franklin Jr.
Is love, so this is what makes life divine. I'm all aglow, and now I know.
Curious about how inflation will shake up financial markets? Get insights and trade with FX Pro.
I mean, how good is this? It all comes down to tonight for Terrence Bud Crawford. Max, nobody has their finger on the pulse of this sport quite like you. You spent a lot of time with both athletes this week. What kind of impression did you extract from Bud Crawford?
The big picture for me, watching his answers there, is in a world where it feels like a lot of the time hard work and not being a clown and trying to just draw attention to yourself and just doing the best job you can, that's not rewarded as much. That the shortcut, that the flash is rewarded out of proportion. And here's Terrence Crawford, who stayed with the belief the entire time that if he pushes himself as hard as he can, keeps his head down, and just keeps doing his job, that this day would finally come. And it feels to me, guys, like he feels he's now at the final step. There is one more step to take, and it's this fight tonight.
And it seems as though a lot of his contemporaries, the high-level boxers, believe Terence Crawford will get the job done tonight. But out of the red corner, the face of boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez, we now shine the spotlight on the amazing Mexican champion.
In the thin air of the Sierra Nevada mountains, far from the spotlight, Canelo continues the process of fine-tuning the violence. Guiding him, as he has for years, is the steady presence of Eddie Reynoso. More than just a trainer, Reynoso has remained a trusted constant for well over half the fighter's life.
Conocí a Saúl cuando era niño, tenía 13 años.
SofaScore, live sports scores. Download now.
Lobo, lobito, estás ahí. Ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente.
How does Crawford stop him? Hard to stop Canelo. And if you can't stop Canelo, how do you get the decision?
Así, güerito cerradito,
My style don't change because I can do everything. I can box, I can go forward, I can counter punch, I can do whatever I want.
I understand the sweet science is hit and not get hit. Mexican style is duke it out, middle of the ring, toe to toe. I don't care how many times you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you back twice as much. Is that relentless spirit.
That anticipation of what he's gonna do next is what keeps you intrigued in the fight. Probably the best in the business at making you see what he's looking at, making you think he's going there and he's coming up top. I mean, he's mastered that.
We want to see aggression. We want to see offense. And that's that Mexican style.
If you win this fight, does it push your legacy
I'm gonna
up?
win.
When you win this fight, does it push your legacy up even further?
Of course, but I'm not thinking about lose. I'm ready. I can feel it. I'm ready right now. If the fight is right now, I'm ready.
Ahí va. Cuatro.
Andre Ward, you're already in the Hall of Fame. Canelo Alvarez will one day join you there, but I know you got a lot of respect for his career, and he's still chasing further greatness here at 35.
Yeah, a lot of respect for the accomplishments, the dedication, how he's presented himself and represented the sport, but even more so with what we just saw right there with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo. In a sport that's filled with violence and chaos, that's the last thing you want in your circle. And what Canelo has with Eddie is stability and peace. It's a trusted voice. It's a trusted ear. It's a guy that when the moment is tough in these fights and in life, somebody you can go to. And I also applaud Canelo because even when he lost, even when he had adversity in the ring, that's a great opportunity for guys to dismiss the coach and say it was their fault. Canelo never did that.
And you look at how he's evolved as a fighter. Canelo's a natural slip and counter guy. He's a guy who loved when fighters came to him and he could slip and counter and beat him up. But he got so strong as a super middleweight, guys started running from him.
Yeah.
And he had to learn how to really cut off the ring, which he and Eddie Reynoso mastered at a certain point. He has been a fighter who's fought in a variety of styles through the years in a long, illustrious career and has kept himself at or near the top of the sport for longer than most fighters who have ever lived have done it.
And thankfully, it is September 13th, and it all goes down tonight. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. Now, you are going to hear us say throughout the night, maximize the showcase. A lot of young fighters tonight are going to be under brighter lights than they have ever experienced before, and that applies to the young Irishman Callum Walsh, one half of our co-main event later on Netflix.
Mario Lopez here, back with Antonio Tarver, Mark Kriegel, and Mike Coppinger. And the co-main event really is a terrific fight. It is a clash between two undefeated prospects, one with a great backing, Dana White, Freddie Roach, and of course I'm speaking about Callum Walsh. He's played in big stages before, Antonio, never won like this. What do you think Callum has to do to be victorious tonight?
Never like this, and I want to take my hat off to both of these young men. This is what boxing needs. These two guys laying it all on the line. Somebody old has to go tonight, and I love Callum Walsh, man. He is Ireland's favorite son, but tonight, if he can get a victory over Fernando Vargas, he could be an overnight sensation with the whole Ireland supporting this kid. I can't wait to see how this fight unfolds.
Tell you what I love about Callum Walsh. When the pandemic hit, he got ahead of it.
You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt, disbelief.
The difference between being a fighter and being an athlete. It might not show right now, but eventually it will show. Can you make up for those years that you weren't a fighter?
Yeah, Mark, you mentioned Fernando Vargas Jr. He has his father's namesake. Obviously, his father was a really good fighter, fought Oscar De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad, blood and guts warrior. But it's the younger brother, Emiliano Vargas. He's one of the best prospects in all of boxing, blazing hand speed. If Fernando Vargas Jr. can score the upset tonight, he'll be on his way too.
And I'm totally surprised